Guten Tag. Hello.
Sir,
Nice to see you.
Martin Schulz.
Hello. Martin Schulz, welcome.
Very mayor.
Nice to see you. Please. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you much.
Thank you. No. Thank you so much for meeting us, President. I just wanted to my mother has passed a letter to President Schulz and thanking him for his initiative. It's really a breakthrough for us in terms of defense strategy, because so far we were not able to use defense. The whole process has been rigged with breaches of human rights, illegal acts by the judge and prosecutors. We're just hoping that at the moment the observers can make an impact and the decision of the appeal will be just. Of course, there are at least 3 more political prisoners in Ukraine now, and tens more prosecuted and illegally accused. So it's very important for this opportunity to have this immense presence of the European society, of democratic society in Ukraine, more than ever, direct access. So far, of course, the Danish Helsinki Committee and its director, Mr. Lingbo, already made a conclusion that it's a politically motivated case, that a list of breaches of human rights and law is endless. And the same concerns the other cases, so we're just hopeful that this is now the beginning of the end of political repressions. We're hoping that after the Europe Championship ends, there's still place for pressure to be put until Yanukovych and his regime changes and solves the political crisis. And he has all constitutional rights and power to do so in a very short time.
And we need to draw consequences as a result of that. We have the cases of Ms. Timoşenko, Ms. Lutsenko and others. We've been discussing for more than a year. We're seeing promises made again and again, new trials being established, but nothing is actually happening. It seems that these are dilatory measures to try and gain time. And in this way, the opposition politicians will not be in a position to...
If you look in the rule of law, I must say that indeed there is probably some progress, but it must materialize. And it means that the Timošenko case is a test case. Yes, there are other cases, but we should use this case to see whether there's progress or not. Yes, there is now better treatment of Ms. Timošenko than there was before. But it should not be the end of the case. I mean, the cassation should be free and fair and open and transparent, and the revision of court cases. I must say I'm not in favor of a boycott of the European Football Championship. Why not? We have these discussions because of that championship. Like we talked about human rights in China because of the Olympic Games. We should use it. And those who will represent their countries in Ukraine should use the opportunity to draw the attention to the human rights situation.
Because it is not just about Iuliei Timošenko, it's about the systematic persecution of high-ranking individuals of the opposition parties in the Ukraine. And I think when it comes to attracting attention, we're making headway, but we cannot rest on our laurels, and that is why I would plead now not to allow ourselves to just make things easy for ourselves and say we're going to impose a political boycott on the football championships in the Ukraine. I think there should be a political boycott of the Ukraine itself, including of the president, who... So we should not give way on criticism. I think in the discussion we haven't got as much attention on the political side of things than the football side of things. And looking at developments in the judiciary in the Ukraine, if things remain as they are, that's unacceptable. The next elections have to prove that in the Ukraine there has been a development.
Creo que sin poner en cuestión la celebración del Campeonato Europeo de Fútbol, que está efectivamente organizado también por Polonia,
football championship, which has been jointly organised by Poland as well. There, I think the EU should try to give a coordinated response. We are trying to develop a common foreign and security policy in such a way as to ensure that we speak with one voice.
We have seen that also within the European Union, some of the Central and Eastern European countries still show ups and downs in this democratic development. What is important, however, is that the authorities understand the problems and work on them.